If you clicked on this video, then you probably know that this is actually what happened. Yes, CM Punk is out for WrestleMania, but there's a lot to talk about in this video, and we're going to be discussing exactly what this could mean for WWE going forward with their company. I do believe that they're going to do an outstanding job on the build to WrestleMania, but right now we're all kind of in the dark and don't necessarily know what's going on. So in today's video, we're going to discuss all of those things. I'm excited. Now, let's hop right into the video.
Let's talk wrestling with Billy!
Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Billy. If you are new here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to smash the like button. Yes, I said it. Smash the like button. You have to. You have to. Now, a lot of you guys come here looking for an opinion, and that's what I try to offer. I try to offer my opinion on certain topics. No, I'm not a person who knows it all. I'm just a person simply offering an opinion, and 2,000 of you have subscribed to me, which makes me feel like I have some kind of opinion that may matter somewhere along the line. Who knows, right? But at the end of the day, what I want to discuss is what's going on. And CM Punk right now is out for WrestleMania. So he has torn his right tricep, and I'm not going to offer too much on that. Definitely not a doctor. Definitely have no idea what it's like to tear a tricep, if I'm being 100% honest. But I can imagine it hurts. So CM Punk is going to be missing WrestleMania 40. And last night on Monday Night Raw, which would have been January 29th, 2024, it was very sad. You know, Punk looked very, very sad when he came out there, and it seemed like we didn't get so much of CM Punk, and we got all of Phil Brooks. And Phil Brooks, if you guys don't know, is one of the best people on the planet Earth. If you actually dig into who Phil Brooks is, he's a wonderful guy. You know, he's out there signing autographs, and he's doing all that. So no matter what character he plays on TV, the real-life person, Phil Brooks, is actually an amazing person. Now, when he comes out and he cuts this promo, you almost feel this sense of like, man, this guy really has been through so much, you know, all the injuries that happened in the AEW that held him back, and now to come to the WWE and legitimately only perform under one match and be injured again is really, really sad, and it sucks, and it just, I feel for the guy, right? And it felt like the audience in Florida felt for him as well. So WWE allowed him to go out and speak from the heart. And he did just that. He spoke from the heart. He talked about his friend who had cancer, and then also talked about how he was a Chicago Cubs fan and that you can always get them next year. He told WrestleMania 40, you may be out of the cards this year, but I'm a Chicago Cubs fan, and there's always next year. And as a Detroit sports fan, I understand what he's saying, right? Because at the end of the day, there's always next year. So CM Punk cuts this promo, and then Drew McIntyre comes out. And Drew McIntyre comes out, and they play into the storyline. Now, obviously, Punk is hurt, and I just kind of assumed that McIntyre was going to come out there and just talk a little bit. There would be no physical altercation whatsoever, but man, was I wrong. So Drew McIntyre comes out, and he tells him, you know, I prayed for this. It made me sleep better at night, almost like a piece of shit. And that's exactly what Drew McIntyre is in this situation, is a piece of shit, right? Now, it plays into storyline very well because obviously you guys know that Drew McIntyre is not a fan of CM Punk and was not happy that he came back, because me and Anko talked about it on our live stream yesterday. It is that Drew McIntyre's heel turn is the most logical one of all time. A lot of people just screwed him over, and in the end, he had to do what he had to do. Now, what happened is Drew actually went to attack the torn tricep, hopefully write CM Punk off TV for some time, you know, make it seem more legit than it already is. So definitely good by WWE there, and I can imagine the doctors cleared that. My guess is the doctors were like, yeah, like you can go take a couple bumps, but let's just call it just that. That's it. So with Drew McIntyre coming out, it set up a lot. So Sami Zayn ended up coming into the ring and attacking Drew McIntyre. Later, they would have a match that Sami Zayn would ultimately lose by Drew cheating. Now, my thought process with this is, man, what are they going to do with Drew? Because earlier throughout the day, later in the day, they had Cody come out, and then they had Seth Rollins come out and pitch to Cody why he should challenge Seth. Now, if you listen to Seth's plea, it's a very, very logical plea. Like, everything that Seth was saying is very true. Ultimately, the World Heavyweight title has been the workhorse title on TV, and it makes so much sense. Now, where do they go, and what do they do? Well, my thought process is that CM Punk only came into the company nothing but 2 months ago, so my guess is that there was always some kind of plan for WWE and WrestleMania without CM Punk. Now, how do we get there? We're going to watch TV and we're going to find out, because we have 10 weeks of TV left. My guess is going to be that it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship. And at the end of the day, it makes Seth more of a babyface, but that ultimately is going to lead to a match with CM Punk eventually down the line, because we all know how important Seth Rollins and CM Punk really is. I think we all can understand the importance behind that. Now, with in terms of Cody, understand that Cody is still going to 100% be challenging Roman Reigns. I'm going to preach that all through my videos, because it is one thing that I stand behind. I know a lot of people are saying, "Oh, well, The Rock," and then there's who else is there? There's The Rock, and then a triple threat match, and all of these things. And at the end of the day, I'm here to tell you that WWE knows what they're doing. They're just swerving everybody. They're just getting you to a point to where you believe that the believable may not happen. And that's what WWE has done. They've made the believable tricky, which is good. I love that in my TV, right? I want to be tricked and I want to be swerved every time I turn on my TV, and WWE has done such an outstanding job with that. So shout out to Triple H and what he's doing, because that just is a shout to him, because yes, it is outstanding television. He's swerving, with Cody. Cody took into consideration that he may actually face Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 40, which I'm here to tell you will not be the case, because there is only one title that Cody wants. Cody, at the end of the day, is the man looking to change the identity of the WWE Championship. The WWE Championship, yes, what Seth said yesterday was very true, and it rang very true, is the Hollywood title. It's the one Hulk Hogan had. John Cena, Rock. Cody wants that because he wants to change the perception of that belt. He wants to change the idea and the identity of that belt. He wants to take wrestling back to where it once was. Now, am I a fan of that? Absolutely, 100%. Love the idea of Cody coming out there, taking in Seth's offer into consideration, and ultimately prolonging him actually announcing that he will be facing Roman Reigns. Now, if you guys didn't watch the Royal Rumble, you could legitimately see he pointed directly at Roman Reigns, which only tells me one thing. That's the exact person that he wants. And then WWE just days later completely tricked you into thinking, for some odd reason, that point didn't matter. That point matters. I'm here to tell you. It's just something to think about. Now, when it comes down to CM Punk, and I know I've kind of swerved off a little bit here, but when it comes down to CM Punk, ultimately, yes, at the end of the day, CM Punk will have next year. And I believe CM Punk will come back and ultimately finish his story. His story matters at the end of the day. CM Punk has a goal that he's been looking to achieve for the last 10 years, whether he believed it or not, and whether he was gone from the company or not, and whether you guys think he's old or not. None of that matters, because at the end of the day, CM Punk has to accomplish something. And his matters just as much. And it matters just as much as Cody's. So at the end of the day, they've planted seeds all around for CM Punk. You have CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. You have CM Punk and Seth Rollins. You have CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Ultimately, after seeing what I saw with CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, ultimately that's a match that I'm looking forward to seeing. Also, on top of that, there's like smaller guys that there's been plans just kind of sat around for a very long time, and a person that comes to mind is Logan Paul. Logan Paul, if you guys don't know, had some beef with CM Punk way back in the day. And I may sound crazy, but a good feud to bring CM Punk ultimately when he does come back into the company, that I think if you want to bring him back, is Logan Paul. I think Logan Paul is a definite good first dance partner to go head up with and, do all those things with. It's such an exciting time in wrestling. And yes, it sucks that CM Punk is hurt. I really want to stress that. It sucks. And I hate the fact that he's hurt. Nobody should wish anything upon somebody like CM Punk, who did tear his tricep. I see a lot of people on the internet, making fun of or joking about this man being hurt. There's nothing funny about it, if I'm being upfront honest. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm willing and I'm ready to see where WWE is going to go. and they have so many options. I didn't even mention Gunther, excuse me. Gunther is an option. So that's just something I want to throw out there. Now, if you guys are new here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to smash the like button. I mean, really, really smash it. I would do like the cool effects and stuff like that, but that takes a lot of time, and I still live a regular life. I'm here to tell you guys. Other than that, I'll be talking to you guys later. Peace.